And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Cheap Ludes, and we got the Season 8 Courtside report. Finally, because the website kept crashing, which is it's an ominous sign going into tomorrow, that we're having server issues on the 2K website over a Courtside report that I would say maybe 20% of the player base actually reads. So that's not a good sign going into tomorrow. I'm kind of scared about how the servers are going to hold up. But we'll just have to wait and see. I can't trust that 2K is going to handle it. It's going to be bad. I can just feel it. So, Courtside Report starts off with a very sultry looking photo of Jason Tatum, looking very Michael Carter Williams-like. I don't really know what that has to do with anything because he's not the level 40 reward. So let's get into it. There's a battle ongoing in the NBA. Ugh. Intense. Sorry, feel it. Who writes this stuff, man? Our favorite players are forging their legacy as the NBA playoffs move us towards the NBA Finals. In Season 8 of my team, we are taking the Trial of Champions to the virtual hardwood. Man, some intern thought that was fire, dude. He was probably going like this when he was writing it, going hard. Featuring 6 challengers, we've chosen current NBA stars to compete in our Game of Rings to tip off the season. This is why I like doing prediction videos, because of like how wrong they are. Like, I love prediction videos. Sometimes I get it right and I feel really tight. And by the way, shout out to everyone who said the Rose was Portland-based or Damian Lillard. I apologize right off the rip because you were totally right. I mean, that was definitely a Chicago skyline, though, so I don't really know who designed that. The designs overall for these backgrounds of these cards were, I'm not going to say they were terrible, but they're not great. Also, like, apparently this one's Anthony Davis, which that literally looked like Miami. So I don't know, man. The designs on these were not great. You know, obviously, let's not even talk about the whole Donovan Mitchell one. But the rest of them were just not good. Because this clearly looked like Derrick Rose. And this clearly looked like... Look, the Rose, come on, man. Like, they better give my boy Derrick Rose a better card. I'm getting upset with how they're doing him this year. So let's see. Anyways, Game of Rings is what we got going on. So I don't really know what that is. And they did tease like a triple threat court, so I'm guessing it's some sort of triple threat thing, but we'll find out. Who are you going to choose to represent your My Team lineup? Okay, so you get to choose one of these cards. Yeah, you get to choose one of these 6 NBA stars wins our Game of Ring. Ben Simmons is poised to make a deep playoff run in the East. They're definitely beating the Hawks, so yeah, probably. While Anthony Davis, Damian Lillard, and Donovan Mitchell are staking their claims in the West. If they can make it out to the first round. Well, Donovan Mitchell's fine, but yeah. Anthony Davis, I don't know. With Jason Tatum and Zion Williamson already preparing for next year's campaigns. Okay, they wrote this a few days ago. Alright, so these are the cards. Looks like we get to start with... Okay, we get to start with all 6. I mean, for a new player coming in, that's pretty cool, because you do get, like, solid versions of, like, NBA players. Depending on what their stats and badges look like, at this stage in the game, if they're 90 overall cards, I'm guessing they're going to have good stats and badges, like... They're going to be somewhat realistic. Like, Ben Simmons is probably not going to be able to shoot. Damian Lillard and Mitchell are not going to be the greatest defenders. Zion's small. He'll have leaping ability, but his shooting's probably not going to be the best, even though he was a decent shooter this year. Tatum's going to be all around really good, and then Anthony Davis is Anthony Davis. He'll be fine. So let's see. This battle is all about decimating your opponents. Okay. Who wrote this? The lead singer of Winds of Plague. By filling up the stat sheet. Compete in triple threat with your favorite player through June 14th. Out of these 6 challengers, the top scoring players during this period will earn the entire community a guaranteed locker code, which will include Galaxy Opals or a Dark Matter player. Okay, so my guess is it's going to be community-wide, right? So if, let's say, for whatever reason, well, not even for whatever reason, likelihood that a large portion of the community picks... My guess would be Zion, Tatum, or Anthony Davis. Possibly Ben Simmons if he can shoot, but that's about it. If they pick one of those guys and totaling up all the players who are using that card, if that card scores the most points, we're getting a Galaxy Opal or a Dark Matter version of that card through a locker code. That is kind of how I'm reading it. I'm not sure how other people are going to read it, but if that's the case, you can already count out Damian Lillard, Donovan Mitchell. Like, right off the bat. If Ben Simmons can't shoot, you can count out Ben Simmons too. Because I don't think anybody's really going to use Damian Lillard, possibly Donovan Mitchell, but he isn't that great this year, so you can kind of count these 2 guys out. So we're pretty much getting an Opal Tate or Dark Matter Tatum, like the 5th one we've seen. Same with Zion, possibly an Anthony Davis. I hope it's Ben Simmons. Like, we as the community should rally together and all just use Ben Simmons as much as humanly possible so we can get a Dark Matter or Opal Ben Simmons. That would be ideal. That would kind of neutralize all the MT rich people who have, like, I don't think it'll neutralize them, but it'll help against all the MT rich people who have, like, Dark Matter Ben Simmons and Dark Matter point guard Zion. Even if it's probably a small forward, power forward, that'd be cool if they made him a point guard. But yeah, I'm reaching on that one. So I mean, that's a cool thing they're doing. I don't have anything negative to say about that. It's pretty cool. It's kind of rigged from the start based on the player base, knowing who's good and who's not. Like, it'd be cool if they did this at the beginning of the year, because nobody really knows who's good and who isn't. People just use their favorite players at that point, so it'd be a little different. As always, keep an eye on our official Twitter, by the way, and we'll get updates on Game of Rings throughout the Game of Rings. It goes to June 14th, which is cool. As always, the level 1 reward is just the starting point. Yes, the Trial of Champions will again have you complete agendas to earn XP on your path to level 40. At the top is Invincible Dark Matter Luca. W. Huge W. I did say that we were going to get a new Dark Matter. I didn't think it was going to be invincible, but it's cool to know. Yeah, there's no... I saw some people complaining about it, that they'd rather see him in packs or whatever, but I mean, not everyone opens packs. A good majority of the player base doesn't. So, even though it is a grind, it's still cool that it's a free-ish card. I say free-ish because it can be free, but you really got to put time into it. So, I'm not sure. Yeah, hype up Luka against the Clippers or whatever. Now you can make the impression against your opponents in Unlimited after completing your Trial of Champions. Okay. So we got a new signature challenge, which honestly, these aren't very exciting. It would be more exciting if they followed the MLB 2K, or MLB 2K, the MLB The Show formula of like moments and signatures and stuff like that, where you had to recreate certain actual moments within games using like CPU generated cards, or not even cards, but like CPU generated teams that you didn't have to have access to the cards for. That would be cool, but you basically have to score 31 points and hit 4 threes on like the pro difficulty to get a Hall of Fame badge and a diamond shoe. I mean, did I do the Tracy McGrady one I don't even know if I did it, honestly. I have no idea. I don't remember. I think I did. Now let's do the annual rundown of the Dark Matter reward players. Okay, this is why we're here. You can earn this season. Starting in triple threat, Celtics big man Robert Parrish is at the top. Yeah, I don't really think anyone's going to grind for that. I'm guessing we go up to 2,000 wins, so the one thing I will say about this is 2K has said that this season they're going to add additional stuff like that isn't available on the first day of the season. So it's entirely possible, because I don't think it's a 6-week season, so I don't think we see another season. I think what they'll do is just continue to add content onto this season as the season goes along. So the one thing I will say about that is I think it's entirely possible that we have a 2,000 win reward added as well above Robert Parrish. So it'll probably be like an invincible card, maybe like a Larry Bird or like McHale or something of that nature. And we did just get Parrish, so it could be anyone. If he can shoot, maybe he'll be pretty good, but I don't foresee him being that tight. With Tom Van Arsdale in the vault. Tom Van Arsdale and Tom's twin, Dick Van Arsdale, for Triple Threat Online. They make a dynamic duo. All right, so we get both the Arsdale brothers. I think Tom's like 6'5", and he's like a shooting guard, probably like a shooting guard / point guard. So it's going to be similar to like, maybe like Don Ole type deal. I'm not sure. I guess maybe more similar to like a Manu Ginobili that we got last season. I guess we'll figure it out. And then we got Dick Van Arsdale in Triple Threat Online. I don't remember exactly how tall he is, but I know he was like a sniper, so I'm kind of interested about him. If you guys remember his Opal card last year, like we had an Opal card that we got from him last year, he's also 6'5". They're literally the exact same card. We're about to get 2 of the exact same card. Like, they're literal identical twins, so they're going to have the same jump shot. I would honestly be shocked if 2K changed any of the SIGs. I guarantee both these cards are going to have the exact same SIGs. Maybe one has a different jump shot than the other, but I really don't think that's the case. And then they're going to be a dynamic duo, but both these cards are going to be upper 90s in every stat, so it's not really going to do anything. It's interesting. I'll have to look at it when it comes out. Go 12-0 in the Unlimited Galaxy Opal tier for Drazen Petrovic. No thank you. I will not be doing that. Horace Grant is on the Ascension. Depends what they do with the Dark Matter Horace Grant, but it is what it is. Exchange players for Dark Matter Willis Reed, yeah. Or find the Iceman George Gervin, limited to 1,000 redemptions. in the reward market. I mean, I do not think there's 1,000 people that are even in the dark matter reward market at this point, so I'm not going to make it there, so I definitely won't get George Gervin for sure. We do have one more Invincible reward player to announce. Invincible Moses Malone. Shout out to my boy who always hypes Moses Malone. I'm hyped for this. He's the limited, really? Oh, I'm definitely playing limited. I want Moses Malone so bad. He's one of my favorite cards from this year. Luka isn't the only dark matter available from Agendas this season. At level 33, you will add Bob McAdoo to your collection. I'm cool with that. I mean, Zach Randolph wasn't that good as the level 33 last season, and who was the other one? Art Gilmore wasn't that tight, but Bob McAdoo is a fun card in 2K, so that's cool. Now, there's still more to be revealed when it comes to this season's agendas and their rewards. Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I expected. 6-week season is primed to provide more rewards, premium cards, events, and more than any previous season. I would hope so. It's the last season of the game. You got to get people hyped for 2K22, so, I mean, you kind of have to do this. So, ooh, this is interesting. Okay, so if you log in every single day, on day 7, you get an automatic. I don't know if it's automatic. That's tough. I don't know if it's going to be an automatic, because on the 7th day, you get a dark matter card, and it's going to be someone from the playoffs, I'm guessing. So some type of moments deal. I don't know if it's going to be automatic or it's going to be added to the spinning wheel. If it's added to the spinning wheel, that sucks. That sucks so bad. If it's algo based, I'm going to be upset. But if it's just kind of a free dark matter card, even if they're not good, that's still cool. So we're tipping off with Game of Rings, dropping dark matter rewards in all modes and as login rewards. With a 6-week season that goes deep into July, what is next? That's a good question. Please answer. We need to keep a few details close to vest. Who wrote this, dude? Like, what intern did you just pull out of Temple University to write this? But we have a few more surprises for the rest of this season that we cannot wait to get out to you, including the entire Idols Series 3 collection. Alright, 0% chance. I can say this without utmost certainty. 0% chance they're going to drop 5 different idols in a 6-week season as Friday drops. So I'm guessing we see the Idols Series 3 as the Tuesday packs. There's no possible way 2K would drop those every single Friday for the entire season. They'd just be not denying themselves money at that point. So easily we could see those as like the Tuesday or like midweek packs. I wouldn't be shocked to see buzzer beaters come back. This is the part of the year where 2K likes to try to squeeze as much money out as humanly possible, so they drop like a lot of different packs at this point. They basically have to use up all of the NBA PA that they have available to them, so this is when we see all of the random cards around this time. So let's just say we've tried a few new things that my team players enjoyed in Full Throttle. What was it exactly? Because everything we enjoyed was kind of the same stuff that you had been doing. Maybe I'm just being a hater. I'm probably just being a hater, realistically. I don't like triple threat spotlight sims. I would have liked them to be 5v5s. That'd be more fun, more rewarding. That will return in Trial of Champions. For now, compete in the Game of Rings, earn that level 40 Luka Doncic. You know I will. And trust me, you're going to want him ASAP this season. Okay, so I'm guessing that the full amount of XP will be available tomorrow. So tomorrow, I'm guessing all the XP you need to get Luka will be available. I've said it before, and I will say it again. Do not hurt yourself to try to get this Luka first, dude. There's going to be some dude who gets it in like 14 hours somehow. I'm not even certain how that's possible, but they will do it. And you'll still, regardless how hard you try, be like 16th at the top. So I'm just saying, do not lose sleep. Do not hurt yourself trying to get this Luka Doncic. It's really not worth it. I promise you. He's going to be one of the best point guards in the game, sure. But, I mean, look at what happened with Vince Carter. Like, people were, like, starving themselves and staying up for 5 days straight to get this Vince Carter. And now we're at the end of the season, and Vince Carter isn't even in anyone's lineup at this point. Like, there's so many better cards. I mean, they dropped better free shooting guards and small forwards so I mean, yeah, don't go too hard on Luka. I promise it's not worth it. Just take your time. I got Vince Carter like 2 days ago, and I couldn't be happier. Stay tuned for more on that, and prepare to enter the Trial of Champions in my team season 8. All right, so a lot to unpack here. Realistically, it's possible that we see. If we do not see Idols packs tomorrow, then we're definitely seeing those Tuesday releases. So that's kind of the thing that we're going to see tomorrow. I wonder if they have I don't think 2KDB would have the. Yeah, don't don't ask questions. I don't think they're going to have the, no, they don't have the stuff up yet. But realistically, I mean, these cards are going to be fun, usable, not even usable in game for any other reason than what they're for. But they're going to be fun to use cards, I guess. The rewards cards seem kind of, they could be really good, but every card that comes out right now is so like cracked out that it doesn't really matter. They're all going to be good in some way, shape, or form. Except maybe Robert Parrish. I don't really know about Robert Parrish, but the Arsdale twins will be fun. They'll be the exact same card, so I actually like that to a certain extent, because I don't ever try to go for the TTO rewards anymore, because they just, never show up for me, ever. Like, I've been up the board, I don't know, like 20, 30 something times this season, and still have yet to even see my man Bailey Howell show up. So for me personally, I'm just kind of like, whatever, you know. At least I can go get Tom Van Arsdale out of the vault potentially, and they'll be the same card as his brother Richard, so it doesn't really matter. Drazen Petrovic is not a draw to me for Unlimited, and I'm glad they've been doing that. Like, at least the Unlimited rewards, they're significantly harder to get, so they should be as good as last year, but they're not as, like, enticing to me as last year. Like, last year with, like, Beasley and, like, Rudy and Wilt Chamberlain and Worthy, like, those were significantly better Unlimited rewards, so I'm guessing they're just going to give up on Unlimited next season, or next year. For 2K22, like, that seems to be the vibe I'm getting from them, because they don't really put good cards up there. Like, Cedric Maxwell was probably the last really good card. Like, Larry Johnson is really solid, and he's definitely usable, but he's not, unless you're a huge Larry Johnson fan, he's not worth going all that way for, you know, if that makes sense. And Michael Redd was the same way, so my guess is that they're shifting to some other sort of mode next season. That's just speculation, so I don't really know if that's accurate or not, but that's kind of the vibe I'm getting, because they're not putting any enticing players that would make people want to grind Unlimited. And realistically, they haven't since season 1 or 2. Like I said, Maxwell was good looking. Like, he was a good looking card. Like, it was solid. He had a great jump shot and some good badges, and at the time was very good. But since then, Michael Redd, Larry Johnson, like, we haven't really had good cards, so it's interesting to see. Everything else looks fine. I mean, like I said, it'll be cool if they're free Dark Matters after 7-day logins and not on the spinny wheel. If they're on the spinny wheel, I will be upset, for sure. Not like the cards themselves are really that enticing, but if they're playoff-based moments cards, that'd be cool. We're probably going to get like 3 or 4 packs a week at this point. Like, that's what 2K does at this point of the year. So we're probably going to see, like, I'm guessing idols at some point, possibly during the week. We're going to see like the heat check moments packs. Hopefully they keep doing it like they did last time, where it's like old past cards are in there as well. Maybe just like older versions of guys in the playoffs. That'd be really cool, in addition to the new cards. I don't think we see any like the rewind stuff happen again, but we could see those back as well. We might even see like buzzer beaters or something of that nature pop up. Don't forget last year that they started introducing new packs around this time. I believe throwback moments were introduced around this time, possibly a little earlier, but this is when they were in full swing. So we could see that pop up. We could see a new set of cards, and then I'm guessing they're going to start hitting us with a lot of really hyped up promos. So we're going to see like probably another retro, another fan favorites, possibly another out of position, but I'm not sure. And then they're going to end it all at the end with some sort of invincible super packs that we're going to get. Probably like an NBA's back style pack where every card is basically a GOAT card as well. And probably a fan favorites 3 where every card is a GOAT card as well. Shout out to my man Dino. I hope he shows up. So we'll see, but it'll be interesting. You know, I'll be back doing a bunch of videos tomorrow. Thanks for watching the channel. Check out the description down below, and I will see you all guys tomorrow morning.